Well, at the planning stage, we thought it will be too one-sided if we just call Nigerian public and we address them. And like I said publicly, one of us asked that we invite the government, and so we got in touch with a special advisor to the president, Dr. Ruben Abati, who contacted the president, informed the president sent his Minister of Information. And like you have seen yourself, it was not one-sided. Every side was heard, and the Nigerian issues today are kept in the front of the border.
Corruption is on the rise. Our people have become so corrupt. And again, I also want to say that insecurity of lives and property has also become a recurring decimal. There are so many things that have happened. Infrastructural decay, our votes have never counted, and it still does not count. But I want to tell our people that all hope is not lost. We must dedicate ourselves to the struggle in ensuring that we keep hope alive.
The people have spoken their minds. That is what some Nigerians are demanding. And we believe that there are several ways you can honor Chief MKO Abiola, and the government desires to honor him. It did so by naming the University of Lagos. There was some controversy on the matter. I've also had different suggestions here today about how Chief MKO could be honored. And you do know very well that Chief Abiola has already become part of our national history. History has already honored him beyond what any government will do. Because the mere fact that he died for democracy, it means that he will always be remembered by history. And the memory of the people is more important than the protocols of honors that anybody will give him. But at the same time, government desires to honor him because he did what we want other Nigerians to do. Stand up for what we believe in, and indeed serve the country unto death if you have to. That is what he has done. So I've listened to all the suggestions that have been made and others that have been passed from other places. And definitely, I'll take them back, and the discussion continues until God, in His own time, using us or any other one to make sure that some of these issues are addressed.
Well, I think there's a lot that can be done to June 12. I think name Aso Rock after it. It's something we talk about regularly. Okay, do something that allows us to regularly connect with it. Regularly allows our young people to ask questions, why is that? So that we can enlighten them. My daughter today doesn't understand why she's on break because there's nothing that points to it. So we need to get something solid, something standard, something that everybody relates with, so that they can always remind us that we're gunning for a democracy.
Today, where Nigeria is positively and negatively, is as a result of June 12. Positively in the sense that June 12 represents real democracy in this country. It represents the freest and fairest election in this country so far. It represents the true desires of the Nigerian people at that time and even now that was annulled. Negatively in the sense that the annulment of June 12 is what the negative consequences of the annulment of June 12 is what Nigeria is experiencing today. So to use the platform of June 12 to bring about changes in Nigeria is the right thing to do.
MKO's spirit is alive. The June 12 spirit is alive. And until that man is honored, it will be a waste of time. And there's no point coming to the southwest where he hailed from. He was a Nigerian. He died in their hands in Abuja. And there are edifices in Abuja that can be named after him that will not cause any controversy. For example, the National Stadium in Abuja or any other public edifice like that befits our colossus, apart from publicly the annulling and saying Babangida was wrong, the election was free and fair, the man should have been sworn in, therefore it becomes a symbol of our democracy, and June 12 is our democracy day. Those are our demands today, and we told the Minister of Information to pass it on to the presidency?
That is a suggestion. I cannot make a decision on behalf of government because it has to go through protocols. And like I said, many suggestions have been made, including making June 12th a national holiday. Others, like I've had here, are talking about naming certain monuments outside Lagos after MK Abiola. Howsoever it comes, we are listening and the dialogue is continuing. I'm sure at a particular point, action will take place, but it's not something I can, on my own, just make a declaration. Government goes through processes for certain decisions to be made.
To say I'm impressed with the dialogue is to say, oh, wonderful, we have done well. Let the public be the judge of that. But what I know has started and I cannot stop is that the process of frontally engaging the government to raise issues that are pertinent to the prospects and challenges of our democracy has begun. And we will not stop that. We want to see it go down to state level and go down to local government level so that we can hold those in government accountable to the yearnings of Nigerians. That's one. On the second note is that time had not come for us to fold our hands and rest on our oars, which we encourage other civil society organizations and even church leaders and Islamic leaders to begin to speak truth to power in a way that they will know what the aspirations and the yearnings are, rather than going behind the scene and patronizing them.
I think it's true that we talk a lot, and I think what we need to begin to do is to get involved, participate. Forums like this, meetings like this, are not meetings where young people should be missing. Of course, many of us are trying to take care of our daily bread, so it's quite understandable to an extent. But in social media, every opportunity we have to have a voice, to say what we want, to get engaged, to get involved, to participate, to vote, to be voted for, and to ensure that we're holding in our little communities, our local government chairmen, people around us, we're holding them accountable. As we get more involved in that action, things will get better.